Evening people, welcome to another workout. Right, today I'm going to do the power twister. Now, go watch my videos, my last power twisters, whichever one it is, I can't remember, but I couldn't do this 80 kilograms, couldn't do it, yeah, mostly because of weak wrists and injuries, yeah, but a lot of it were down to the injury. The nerve just would not allow me to press this, right, so just a quick one for you, yeah, 40 kg. Slightly heavier, 42-ish. Yeah, then I'll go for middle. 50 kg. 80 kg. Now, the diamond standard, yeah. This is 70 kg gold, right? Even though that's 80 kg, that's a cheaper version, yeah. This is 70 kg gold. It's hard, yeah. And the people that can press this really impress me, yeah. I can't, I don't think. No, can't do it. I can't wait till I can do it, but I need to build this strength. Now, before I do the workout, how do you build that strength? Well, you start with a small one, yep, and you just twist the wrist, just like so, yeah, and they get quite tired, but you keep doing that, yeah, you can do it there or there, but just twist the wrist. It's the wrist that start that movement, like so, yep. People think it's all in the pressing, which it kind of is, but the heavier the thing gets you to turn it. See, you have to turn it, so turn it with the wrist, get it going with the wrist. It's all in the wrist. Right, so now I've shattered myself out just messing about, I'm going to do a workout. Right, so we're ready for a power twister workout, yeah. I've got the chalk on, so I don't want to slip, and I'm just going to go for the basic first. You can hold it here, you can hold it out, it depends. I like to hold it somewhere in between. Yeah, we're just going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now what I like to do when I do that, yeah, is because I feel what my chest is doing. Instead of just squeezing, I like to drop down into it and let the elbows come down as well. And what that does, it brings more chest into it. Like so, yes, I'm not just squeezing, I'm squeezing and I'm bringing my elbows down like at the same time. Just brings a lot more chest in. That's my own personal preference. Yeah. When you're training with these pieces of equipment, you've got to find the way that pumps your body up. So that's fairly easy. So now I'm going to go on to, just being nosy, looking outside. Now I'm going to go on to the heavier one. Only slightly heavier, yeah. I'm going to do 10 with this now. Ten. Now heavier. To the, I think this is 50. I don't think I'll get to the 80. Wow. Right, I'll show you something now. So if you bring it close and just squeeze, it's all kind of chest, yeah. As soon as you squeeze down like that, it becomes a deltoid and chest movement, yeah. So it's kind of a full upper body movement, yeah, just by changing the way you bear down on it. 80. See how many I get. 3. Right, it's only a tip, but when you get too tired, stop, because you'll have an accident if you carry on, yeah? Right, so this next one's a kind of a shoulder movement behind your head. Up until this week, I couldn't even get this arm behind my head, never mind what else. But things are improving, yeah, all the time, because I've been training it, I've been to chiropractor, I've been doing a lot of work, yeah. And another thing as well, acupuncture. Anybody that says acupuncture doesn't work, has never been injured and never used acupuncture to fix that injury. I'll tell you now, acupuncture 100% works. Right, so get this above and squeeze behind. So we get the shoulders, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Weak shoulders giving in already. 9. 10. Oof. Supposed to move on to the next one, but that pretty took it out of that shoulder. Let's see how far I get. Ooh, gonna turn round. Wow. Two more. Right, so I'm moving up to this one now. This is 50 or 60, I'm not sure. I'll say 50. I'll have to check it up later. So, off we go. Six. Ah, 4 more. That really does get that weak shoulder, yeah, but it's making that weak shoulder work. I said it in yesterday's video, the beautiful thing about springs such as chest expanders, power twisters, resistance bands, bull worker, anything with a spring in, anything that you train that rebounds back onto you, yeah, really does train the rotator cuffs, yeah. So it's only my advice. I wish I'd have took my own advice years and years ago and I wouldn't have this problem. Yeah, if you train with weights, yeah, and you're always doing one plane to the next, you must train with springs. Because springs, with having that rebound effect, strengthen your inners, all your tendons, yeah, all your inner joints, where your real strength is. And when I started using these, I got a shock. Oh, I'll do 3 more, yeah. That actually sorts the men out from the boys, just right behind the head there. It's not nice at all. But if you watch my videos, literally a week ago, I wouldn't have even been able to do this. That's how much this is improving, yeah. And I'm not going to push it too much. When you come out of that movement, yeah, you've got to really control it and make sure the spring goes upwards, because if you allow it to come back that way, it'll eat it in back of head. So you've got to be really careful when you do this exercise, yeah. Don't go too heavy that you can't cope with it, otherwise it will swing back and eat it in back of head. Right, so we've done that. We've done that one. Yeah, now we're going to do the upside down one and pull inwards. I'm going to do this with slightly bent arms, yeah. You can do it down there. You can do it straight armed, yeah. You can do it up there, but I'm going here. 10. I'm going to move on to this before I have a break and see how many I can do. When you pick a different spring up, it eats a different part of your body. This is hitting my biceps as well. And then traps have kicked in, deltoids have kicked in, rhomboids have kicked in, forearms have kicked in, wrists have kicked in, yeah, it's everything. I'm going to have a breather before I move up in weight. Right, so I'm moving up to this one. Heavier still. I forgot to tell you, hit the using stand-up position. So toes pointing outwards, tense your quads, tense your glutes, bend down slightly to engage everything, your calves, abs, and then go. Oh. Can I do the 80? We'll wait and see. Right, here goes, upside down 80. It's a different animal when it's upside down. It's different wrist strength, and it's also shoulder strength as well. The inner shoulder core, yeah, so mine's weak. One. Not bad actually, coming off an injury like I've had. Not bad at all, I'm quite chuffed with that. Right, so this next basic movement, I've got this off a really old workout, and I don't even know if I'm doing it right. But this kind of trains the other side of that shoulder joint that's injured on me. So this is why I want to do it, yeah. And it's basically arms bent and pull your elbows up. It's a bit like you're doing teapot flies, yeah, but it's different. It don't close that joint up. It actually makes this joint work, which is the one I'm trying to build up. wowzers, that is a fantastic exercise. It's a reversed crushing shoulder exercise. So if you imagine when you're doing lats, you're pulling the weight up here and you're kind of putting a lot of pressure in that shoulder joint because you're pulling and gravity's pulling you back. With this one, you're squeezing something in your fists and it kind of trains that big lump there, yeah? Your top deltoid, whatever you want to call it, yeah? It trains that in a big way as well, but it also trains this joint here that's really weak on me. Right, so I'm going to go for a bigger one now. And it also trains your wrists in a different angle, like whereas normally you'll have your wrist that way. It trains your wrist strong that way as well. I might not be able to do this one, to be fair, but well, I'll give it a go. Get the posture and the core set. It's always important when you're training with power twisters and springs to set that core, because it's easy to rupture yourself, to be fair. If you're all slack, you've got to be all set in. A lot of force goes through these springs, I'll tell you. Nine. 10. Wow. The weaker you get, once you've got into your set, it also does the centre of your back and your lats. It all comes into play. It kind of goes downwards. What an exercise. Right, I've jumped onto 50 now, and this is hard. This is hard. It's a tiny bar. 5. 6. 4 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. Wow. There's no way this is happening. Absolutely no way. No. It moved though. Maybe for another video, yeah, in a few weeks' time. That exercise is awesome. If you try it, you have to be really careful. Because when you bend that way, this bar wants to flick your under chin. Yeah. So as you do this, you have to lift your elbows up, right? So that you don't hit yourself in the face. So your elbows lift up as it comes down. Yep, like that. And then you can rest that on your chest if you're scared of it whacking you up into the face. Right, so this next exercise is above the head, like so. Yep. And you squeeze it down. Oh, wow. Neck, traps, shoulders, upper chest, forearms, everything. So next set, let's get set. Up above. What I'm trying to do is squeeze it down, not out. It's a different movement. If you're just squeezing it out, it's easier, kind of. Try to squeeze it down and out. Six. What this does, it kind of twists your rotators, and your rotators have to work while twisting. So it moves from one rotator cuff to other, and the kick in. And it's really hard when you've been injured. I suppose it's not that hard if you're not injured, but really hard if you've been injured. It's really training the muscles that never worked on this shoulder. This is why I picked this routine. Bit of a wake-up call for a shoulder that's been lazy for months. As you get tired, the arms do drop, but try and keep them up. Ooh. The good thing about these power spring workouts, they do this part of your chest. Now, predominantly, I've always been weak up top, always, all my life. And since I started training with bull worker, iso-blow, iso-flow, power springs, yeah, I'm getting that built up. I could never get it in gym. So that just shows you that these pieces of equipment work. Right, so I'm going to go for 50 kilos. And then I'm going to drop down because I don't think there's many in this one, because it is an hard exercise for me, this. Three, whoa! I'm going to drop right down. 4. Ow. I can't believe how hard that is for me. That is hard, but in a good way. Muscles are killing, absolutely tortured, especially this side. Oh. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. Good. 10. Right, final exercise. Very, very weird and wonderful exercise this, yeah. It's down there with your knuckles facing out, and basically you're just twisting it with your wrist. But what happens is you twist it with your wrist and your triceps and shoulders kick in. That's one, yeah. The stronger you get, I suppose you can bend the bar further, but you've got to start somewhere. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oof. 9. Oh. Oof. 10. Wow. Right, where did I feel that? Forearms, wrists, deltoids, chest, biceps, triceps, you name it, I felt it, yeah. That is an all-rounder. I've never seen that before. And like this next set, you can do it slightly different than this bar because the bar's longer. So you can actually squeeze in as well. Whereas with little one, it's kind of impossible to do that. You just have to twist it with your wrist. It's too short. But with this long one, you can squeeze it in like that as well. Set your core because it is difficult on lower back. Set core. Squeeze it. That exercise clearly is designed for the longer bar, I'm being honest. Ooh, with a shorter bar it's just a twist of the wrist, but with a longer bar it's full body. 6. Oh my goodness. 7. 8. Oh. 9. Oh. 10. Wow. Right, I'm sticking to that bar. That is awesome. Right, last set. Get everything set. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh, 3 more. 8. 9. Last one. 10. That was a fantastic workout, yeah. Short, sweet, hit the spots, big style, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Who said you can't get a pump at home? Pumpy. Nice. I'm happy with that, yeah. And what, 20 minutes if that? Absolutely obliterated, yeah. Forearms, killing. Neck. I've even trained my neck. Yeah. I've trained my mouth. Done plenty of talking. That is a fantastic workout, that. Absolutely fantastic. The exercises I've just done completely did the whole upper body, especially at the front, yeah. But it did front delts, side delts, rear delts. It definitely did traps. It got the rhomboids, yeah. Probably got the lats as well. I feel it in the morning. It got everywhere, yeah. And that was power twist today, yeah. Keep training.